right? Metaphor? Or 22?
I think so.
We had 22
I think it was
that
22. I think it was 22.
58 points, 78 points that game was worth.
But they would have had what? I mean, if they picked
They
up
would have had
last year plus a 5.
78 versus 8.
Heartbreaking stuff, man.
Left side, we got 2 more.
Man.
Behind me.
Even I'm annoyed at that.
Yeah, that sucks. On board now with Nate Shot, Crowder, and Tim, the tap man.
On me. Oh, I'm fucking dead.
That stings, but we roll on.
He's in here.
I like how picky Nate is when it comes to picking up loot here. Okay. Okay. That was a ripping. That was a straight rip in there with the Bison. But I was just going to say, I like how picky that Nate is when it comes to picking up his gear in the Superstore. It's speed. It's not necessarily like... He's picking up exactly what he wants. He's not going to grab like an LMG when he knows there's a chance for a better weapon around the corner. And I think that's a good call, man. You want to be in and out. You want to be fast. You want to be picking up like... I don't know, man. Like snapshot grenades. You're never going to use them off the rip.
I love myself a snapshot grenade, but okay.
Nah, bro.
I'll take the hint.
They just Tim the Tatman just went down to the kill feed.
I got them both on that.
Oh wait,
Tim's down, Crowder.
it's been a long day. Tim's on Nate's team. I thought there was 2 different teams in the same lobby. My bad.
I think Tim lost the gulag. I think that's what happened.
Come on, Nate. Switch over the team.
Crowder just destroyed that guy so badly. That was a rancid turn, man. A rancid turn. Plates up, and again, good cash. Good cash, and they're going to get most of this one. There's at least 1 team with them, maybe more on the drop.
Playing like it's COD champs over here somewhere.
Nate's getting a little frustrated with the skill of maybe some of these other players, or even the passion. Listen, you got to try when you drop into Verdansk. Can't say I play myself like it's COD champs, but
anyone who's dropping Superstore is probably going to be as sweaty as you.
yeah. Are they going to try and be?
Yeah, you'd hope so. I mean, Timmy, Jimmy, and Kimmy, was it? Or Dave?
Oh,
Timmy.
top roof.
There you go. He's top roof with an RPG. Like, he's playing for the win. I mean, whether he knows or not that it's Twitch Rivals Day for Warzone and he's out there just trying to ruin it for everyone else, like, that's possible.
Wow.
All right. Not a bad start.
5 kills for Crowder. Not a bad start.
Almost both.
They got the cash to get Tim back.
I have no plates though.
As we say, someone's going to carry the plates. Someone's got to carry them.
I was running. Get some more money.
Someone's got to be the ambulance.
Yep. I remember in Blackout, who was the guy carrying around the bandages? Who was carrying around perks? And just providing the rest of the squad. The water boy, right?
I have to say one of my favorite things about Warzone is how much they took away from that like inventory management side of things. It's like, no, you have enough slots for the maximum amount of armor you can carry. There's no like backpack looting. Well, it's so lame in every other battle royale to like open a chest and it's like, here's a ability to carry more stuff, and it's like, no, I wanted a cool, slaying machine. Give me a gun. And
yeah, I agree. I 100% agree. I think there's a lot that was cool about Blackout, like having weapon attachments and things like that. Like, but in this game, like, they've tailored it so perfectly around loadouts. I say perfectly. I'll say they've tailored it around loadouts and the idea that like your loadout becomes such an important, addition to the game. But
yeah,
there is a lot I miss about Blackout's inventory management. And when they patched it, it became like just a small thing as opposed to like a whole menu you had to bring up. Yeah, that was really cool.
Over with the wild card himself, coming back in.
I'm hitting a daddy push.
There's
the ultimate Timmy. He's King
back.
Timmy.
They bought him back. They bought him a loadout.
In front of me,
Thank you.
Heads up.
All round, by all means. Someone in the chat saying Young has just dropped another 31 kills in a game.
Jeez.
Youngsters is absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah, he's disgusting.
And he's a grinder, man. This guy just doesn't stop playing. Probably one of the main reasons why he's so good.
It's gonna be interesting.
Watch this team here. Nate Shot currently.
They're in the middle of super.
Where are they on our leaderboard?
Oh, me, no, right here.
What?
Why can't I find? Oh, here they are. It's like, 8th place,
Blind as fuck,
9th place. It says so on the screen, Caleb. I'm just trying to read the stat screen. Where it literally says it over the Tim's name.
I don't have a trophy yet. We gotta go.
All right, take me to
with 229, they're actually tied with Team Ashik. We haven't talked about that much. Ashik played us in many of our PUBG events, so very familiar with this format that we've run in almost every Battle Royale,
Right here.
with different point variations.
Okay, there's a helicopter and everything here. I got out.
Separating a little bit here. Symphony still at the top,
Go
276.
top out helicopter. Oh, I'm
9-point difference over Team Tommy.
Okay.
Yay, they reported.
There's the point. We finally have scores from Scump at 251 points. They have yet to post a 90-point game. 2 86s and a 79. So definite room for improvement there as Nadeshot gets into a fight on the top of this roof.
Yo, he accidentally downed that guy with a hipfire. That was insane. He was shooting at someone else. Hey, don't die, bro. That's so unlucky, man. But that entire squad, he took them on well. He managed to down the guy at the far end of the rooftop.
Oh, tracker.
C4's got to do more damage right there, bro. I know C4's.
Miles, are you still running tracker?
Honestly, no, man. I've been fixed to amped. Amped is perk 3 for me for a long time. Not that like I hate reviving my teammates or tracking people around in awkward situations, but it just amped is so, as a perk, it's just so ridiculous. The fast weapon swap and the fact that you reload like launchers incredibly quickly. It's a little bit funny. I'm gonna say broken maybe, but it's just it's so.
For me,
it's hard to not pick it.
Throw in those C4s too.
Yeah, 100%.
Just like you can fling those things.
Oh yeah, forget like it impacts trophies and everything. It impacts the way you use all equipment. Like it's just ridiculous.
These guys are playing so slow, man. They're like not
It's just
thinking.
stanking.
Yep, they're top green. They're top
So
green.
Gray on Team Zedra just dropped a 40 kill game. I think that's come up a few times down the chat. That's incredible. Are you
Oh, that is incredible.
Gruel? Okay.
40 kill game. Wow,
I got one hit.
it's very
Throw them.
impressive.
Yeah, super impressive. Good throws. Look at the C4s all over that roof right now.
Fuck him, dude. These guys.
They shouldn't have much.
Tim's
more
always
on
funny
the
just to
field,
listen
dude.
to.
Fucking the stairs, bro. I'm so lost. Here, bait me, bro. I'm one shot.
Oh, there he is.
There we go. That guy cracked. Oh my god, that guy cracked Crowder so fast. Yikes, they're going to get the down.
Oh.
2 downs, 1 left. There he is at the door. He can't get through. Crowder's going to hold him there, not let him in, get the full reload, and go for the challenge. Nice. Nice. Nice.
Oh no. Oh.
Flash!
He got him through the flash. Crowder got him through the flash!
I didn't see a single thing I
What?
shot at.
Let's get some love in the chat for Crowder. Wow. Clutch back to Crowder.
That's a pog
I have
champ.
10 already.
That's a pog champ right there, chat. Okay.
They just rezzed the super.
Golden pog champ. Check, please.
Let's go get Matt.
That's crazy, man. What a 1v3. I mean,
don't remember how this is normally.
they helped out, but that was very clean.
Oh, here he is. I've always wondered how much of like what's it like to play video games with the glasses on? Like,
Ima-
how much of a hindrance is it?
I think it's good, dude.
Imagine how much better Doc would be if you took off the glasses and turned off the music.
I played a few games with Doc for Merc's birthday. Like, it was late at night, and he was playing off stream, so I can only assume he was not wearing the glasses because he doesn't need to. And he was fine. He was absolutely fine. It was great to play.
That's mine.
But I would tell you now, like, playing with sunglasses indoors, but they're not really sunglasses, are they?
I mean,
Like,
I've got prescription like sunglasses, and I put them. I'm like, I can't do this. This is ridiculous. And don't get me wrong. Yeah, there's many players better than the Doc, but the Doc against your average full player, he slays out. I've seen some 20, 25 kill games on the regular with the music, with the shades. With
he's
the stash.
he's 100% better than the average, but it's a little bit of a slow day
Oh, way
for
better.
the 2-time.
Mm.
The brightness on his monitor must be mad. Dude, that could actually be it. That could be the trick.
The way to play with sunglasses is just to make your monitor mimic the literal sun.
Yeah.
I will say I love the Gruen or the Bruin. I forget the name of this new LMG.
Bruin, yeah.
The Bruin, it reloads real fast. This thing is deadly.
Dropping a armor box here.
Again, it's much faster than the average LMG. Still hits real hard, and it's got a quick reload. Like, it just seems to be like all around the best one. Outside of maybe, I think it's the best LMG in the game right now.
He's really good to get off the rip as well. You know, you pick it up. There's a squad around you. Plenty of ammo. Look at the fast reload. That's 60 bag.
Second story, tag the guy.
I actually haven't experimented with that much. But again, why would you use anything but the Growl right now? We can say this time and time again. There's no point. MP5 Growl is just the most dangerous combination in every situation. And while we're watching the Doc, Tupac and Karma find kills apiece. But this is a good start. I mean, Doc's no kills. I can only assume that the rest of the squad have got at least more than one now. Please on that.
Here comes Doc's one.
Oh, yep. Jesus.
Top? Is he top?
Yeah.
I believe Doc.
Down.
We believe.
Nice. I'm gonna ping this. Yeah, ping them. Yeah, ping them. But I think it's the guy you knocked.
Here's Karma. Has picked up 4.
Where'd you knock?
Again, using that
Right
HDR.
here.
Yeah.
Oh,
Got a red dot M4 too. Oh no,
Zoinks.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Snapper.
Slam that kid.
Absolute
Yep.
snapper
Love it.
from the 3-time world champ.
That's a really good start.
Actual 3 times. I mean,
I'm gonna go back at a UAV.
but again, man, I just think sniping might be a little slow. I mean, if anyone's going to make it work, Karma can make it work. But I just think when it comes to the pace you need to be playing these games, like you don't give up the opportunity to be running
I got a team right here coming in.
an MP5. Wait, man, I'm not gonna second guess the go.
Oh,
There you go.
Right.
Moments like that, just a pick.
Yep. Kill you can't get with an MP5.
Dog gets another kill, by the way, in the background. So again, this is a solid start for this team. On average, you know, not maybe the highest amount of kills, but to leave Superstore with the full team, to leave Superstore with your loadouts, oh, man, not
There's 90
bad.
players left in the
I
game.
got a trophy on my card too.
There's a lot of players still remaining, so
Up to y'all.
maybe Superstore just wasn't a hot drop. You know, maybe it wasn't in the line of sight of that initial.
I'll go towards this over here.
Is someone shooting at us?
Trying to get some more plates. Good to go.
I can buy a UAV or no.
I got a UAV.
Waiting for the driver. That being the Doc.
There's a guy in this building right beside me.
Allied UAV overhead.
Guys.
Oh, they're at gas station here.
I found more targets nearby.
Go get him.
You good?
Dude,
Bot?
the balance
Yeah, I'm good.
of these warriors, Call of Duty Modern Warfare, to stand on top of a vehicle that's moving,
They're all on the roof.
never lose their balance.
Yep, built-in GoPros.
Yeah, gyroscopes.
With yeah. Oh, okay.
Oh,
Hello.
oh.
The nade?
I got him.
Yo, the nade cracked.
Oh!
Fuck.
Come on, Doc.
Get him, Doc. Get him, Doc.
it.
I like it, baby.
I like it.
Oh,
Nice talk.
the double kill.
No quip.
Do they have enough
Self-plates.
money? Yeah.
No quip from the
Get a,
2-time.
UAV right there.
He's concentrating.
He's well in the zone, dude. That's what you get.
I mean, these guys don't have the most points. I don't know what their reporting has been like. I'm sure you can check it out for his waypoint. But, you know, 126, not the highest score. You know, 3 great players.
They've only reported 2 games still.
Okay, that's what I thought. That's what I thought might be the case.
Oh, he's
So they could easily, if they've posted a 64 and a 62. So assuming they have like a 63-point game as their average, that'll jump them up to 189, which will put them into well, halfway up the board.
He's beating me up.
Speed. Get in the Doc.
He's
Teammate
correct.
goes down.
Dead
Karma's
silence has been
out.
popped.
Yeah, he's in there, man. He's in there. The Dead Silence kill resets Dead Silence. That was a full team wipe. I mean, you take Karma's gear, you got enough money to buy him back comfortably if he loses the Gulag, but the chances of him losing it are very, very low.
Teammate has been cleared for redeployment.
Here we go. Keep slaying, Doc. Keep slaying. We want to see them climb up the leaderboard. This is a good team. This is a team of literal champions. Karma wins the Gulag, straight back into the fight.
What do we have?
I'm gonna take this Jeep over here. I have a,
Mhm.
And there's a decent amount of people nearby, and we call this Nips.
Chernobyl.
Now, Chernobyl's the 2 large buildings, the very large apartment buildings just was it to the north
Side
of it?
Chernobyl, then.
LMG on top of one of them.
Listen,
It's
I
the
didn't
it's the
wanna-
Nips. It's the Nips.
The Nips, okay. I don't call it either of those names, but we'll leave that for another day. TP, 15 kills. Seems like the standard right now. There's 32 in the lobby. Oh. Claymore says only one thing. Campers.
Grenade launcher on the stairs.
Freaking pitching their tents.
2 more.
Merc's going to follow up, take down 1. Pro Sniper... What? Pro Sniper Stream 666. He has everything. Going for him. Merc down. No self-revive. Not this time around. Where are you, Doug?
He's far. He's coming.
Way.
The Helivac's coming. It's beat up though. It's about to explode.
Did one?
Yeah, one more.
I think he might drop top blue. I think he might go for it himself.
He's side door right now coming out to you, right?
Oh. He's baiting out that he's at the top. The boogie's moving. Oh, no.
Oh.
Oh, no.
Yes. No, maybe.
Trophy. Doug beats Trophy.
Into the right here.
That guy got out of the car. That was a mistake. I mean, not a great vehicle to be in.
I think that was his teammate's trophy and car. So I think that's why he didn't blow up the Semtex.
Unreal. Here, TV one.
There's no buy box near him, so he can't buy back his teammates. He's got enough, though. Got 9k.
Robert's fucking toast.
Maybe it wasn't his trophy. Who knows?
No, it's not
Nice
his
job,
trophy.
very well.
It's got the red dot on top. It's not his it's not his trophy. Hey Phil, that's the matching vehicle for the MP5, right?
Ah, you've got to get it.
Dude, Doug. I've never seen
All
anyone
green.
dressed for success.
Green is money.
Here we go, Doug.
He's brought back the squad. And these guys are on a high kill one again. You know, I know there's only 24 left. I think they've got probably 35 kills between them. There's no time to wait. Doug is off for the bounty.
The only difficult thing is his boys, like, where they spawn directly above him, they don't really want to drop there.
Right.
They're actually going off for another bounty. They're going to a different location. There was a vehicle nearby, so interesting to see what the game plan is going to be.
Like waiting.
Bounty target is down.
Doug can't mark anything, dude, because the trophy's on top of his car. He can't mark.
Up here. On blue. Watch out for blue.
Well, keep on cleaning up. Keep on trying to find those kills. I'd be interested to see how many his teammates with Teep and Merc have got at this point in time. For 11 for Doug. Like, he's not been playing slow today, but
Yeah.
I would expect.
going down.
There you go. So 15 for Teep. I'd expect Merc to be on 11, 12 at least. 22 players left. Not a huge game.
Can you just talk about the suspension on these vehicles?
Unreal.
Literally.
Physics in this game is fascinating. Like, a player can car surf. Like, you could car surf a moving vehicle. You can mantle over like a 9-foot fence, but you can't climb a slightly steep incline.
Those rocks, man. This is a big game. Still 36 in the lobby. Not sure what Tommy's teammates have been on, but they've absolutely fried so far.
They have jumped up into second place over Greek God's team. They are currently 9 points behind first place. Their lowest score is an 84.
Okay. So they're looking for a 60 kill win.
Yes.
To improve, but they're going to need like a 60, what would it be?
They need like a 93-point game if they want to take first place.
Is that 65, 68? I don't know. Math is hard.
Woo, woo. Melted.
Yes, fine.
There were 6 people in quarry.
Yeah. We can both go for that if you want.
I could just split.
It's that awkward part of the game now for Tommy where you just, like, I don't know, you have to find as many kills as possible. You're running out of opportunities to do so. Without vehicles, this becomes nearly impossible.
They've got 50 kills.
That's great.
They do. They gotta find like 18. You were right, 68. They gotta find 18 more.
It's
18 out of
32.
32. That's doable, man.
That's definitely doable, but they got to get a hustle on now. They got to move, and that's why the fact that 3 of them have vehicles actually makes this very doable.
And they seem to be splitting up as well.
It just sucks. This quarry, it's not an easy place to just dive into and clean up. Like, you've got so many rooms on the inside of these actual built of the factories, and then there's high ground to work with. There's so many damn corners, man.
One is on main roof still. They've got a loadout. They could just put a loadout.
Comms going down. 28 minutes remain.
And this is 28 minutes to the end of when they can queue. So it's 6:05 Pacific. All queues will be shut. If you are in queue or if you're in a game, you are allowed to finish that game. So it will become kind of a dance of what games we choose to as these drop shots rain from the skies.
Oh, nice. I was worried there. I'm not going to lie, man. When I saw that shield come out, I was like, dude, this is going to be tough.
Wait, the fuck am I about? 38, 54. We're on 54 right now.
Got to keep those kills going.
Then. You're joking, bro.
I had to hold like 2 teams in front of me.
Tommy's an unhappy bunny.
Yeah. People dying left, right, and center.
Oh my god.
On my left.
This is it. You got to get a move on.
All of them.
And I'm sure Tommy's chat as well. Wow.
Bro.
Oh,
Don't be afraid to run the.
Updating him of
Hey,
what he
hey,
needs.
don't be afraid to run the tac laser. That's what I'm saying. Don't be afraid.
Clean them up. Come to Tommy.
They rest underneath.
He's self res.
Ooh, looks
Wait,
like
he didn't.
scamming's
Oh,
out.
that's why they were
On
upset.
my left. Back
Scamming
down.
lagged out. No, there's
Player.
another lag out.
Now you
That's
can find me
3
that
now. We've
that
caught
money.
on broadcast, dude. That sucks. However,
No.
Tom goes down. It's still Finesson's there. You count his kills at that moment in time, and if they can honestly do something here, that would be huge.
I mean, that's it. You know, they still have those kills. They can still get those kills, but it's just a lot harder with 2 people instead of 3. And now only 1 with Tom. Going down.
100, sick.
This was looking like an amazing game for them.
Gas is closing in.
That's just slipped out. I mean, it's not impossible. It's just made that bit harder.
Real fun.
He's looking for 4,500 to get Tom back.
and this is precious time wasted where the kills in the lobby are going in other directions. So, Chad, if you want to know how that game ends, jump over to Finesson's stream, watch the conclusion of that. We'll hop back into there in just a moment, but we have to talk about how we couldn't do any of this without the support of our partners. A big shout out to the U.S. Army. Join millions of experts in their fields. What's your warrior? Also, Mountain Dew Amp Game Fuel. Game Fuel includes ingredients shown to improve accuracy and alertness, along with a no-slip grip and a resealable lid. Learn more at GameFuel.com. Chat, we're going to take a quick break, play some advertisements. If you want to see the game, jump over to Tommy's stream, or you can hang on here and see it after the advertisements play. We'll be right back, coming up on the end here of Twitch Rivals.
Two more claymores. Put your munitions box down. Two more C4s.
That's armor.
You already got my side body. Someone else just shooting at them.
Gulag's locked down. Gas. Located.
Gulag.
25. Contact!
He jumped out the
The enemy
window.
took that one, but we'll be back to finish the job.
What the fuck did that guy hit you so much? I just lost full.
We have time for one more.
If they killed him jumping out the window, I would have been fine.
Yeah. I just lost full! And then between all of them bodies on the floor, there is no money on any of them, and we just killed 5 people. I invited you back in. I can't believe that, man. You said you had 2 more teams on you coming.
Yep.
Oh my god.
And we only needed 8.
And they were shooting pistols.
8 would have put us on a 65 for a 90, so it would have been a +7. But we would have, like, that's minimum. We would have needed 8 out of 18 people. But we probably would have got more than 8.
I mean, look at that. We would have killed that team regardless. That team. They would have ended up shooting
would have been
us.
3
And then the
people there,
team
so
that shot them. And then he had 2 teams on him.
We just...
Close to us. Yep.
There's still one top PD.
Like very top?
Yeah. Oh no, to left. You could have jumped down.
I have no armor. I have no fucking armor. I'm gonna die.
I didn't know he was there.
You're gonna push me.
Taking fire!
Ooh.
Get Hector first. I gotta pee.
Well, of course he's gonna get me first. Look at the score.
You do have 7 kills. That's true.
I said I was good for 7.
Over here.
We are back, chat. Moments away. We got to see the tragic end of that game there with Finesse, and you know that they're going to be trying to jump back in, get that final game they need to leapfrog into first place again. But man, so close they got there. Let's take a look at the standings that they are currently trying to top onto things. They're just 9 points behind Symphony. But my goodness, has Symphony built themselves a substantially. That 99-point game genuinely, Momo, might be the difference maker at the end of the day.
It really is, and you see across the board the top games: 99 for Symphony, 97 for Tommy. I mean, just quickly scanning through to see what else was there. We had Greek God obviously dropping 90 as well. Consistency for Team Scump at 86, 86, and a bit of a slower at 79, but it's those final ones that really do count. Of course, getting the win, very, very important. Getting that 25-point bonus, of course. But right now, we've got our number 1, 2, and 3 all battling it out. There's plenty of time. When I say plenty, just a little bit, I mean. You've got to queue up. You've got to get back into the action. Your last game could be your best game at the end of the day.
It has to be. It has to be.
You have to. You are running out of time. You got to put up your best numbers right now, chat. And hopefully these streamers have their own supply of Doritos, because you know we couldn't do the show without them. And hopefully they're making it happen. The Doritos is that triangle crunch with the big bold flavor. And this year they're taking gaming to another level as the official partner of Twitch Rivals. Grab some nacho cheese or some Cool Ranch, now with more Cool Ranch flavor. And be sure to follow at Doritos on Twitter and on Instagram. Also, Bud Light, thank you so much for sponsoring the show, and be sure to stay tuned, chat, till after the show's over when we have Game Over with Bud Light, the official Twitch Rivals after party that'll be happening at twitch.tv/Bud Light. And I believe we have Aaron on the line right now, who's the host of the Twitch Rivals after party for Bud Light. Aaron, how's it going?
Hey, Caleb, Miles, and Momo. It's going well. Yeah, like you said, in about an hour, once Twitch Rivals wraps up, we've got Game Over with Bud Light coming your way. It is the Twitch Rivals after party. We'll be discussing the tournament along with some other things like fun debates and challenges. You don't want to miss it, but all right, guys, we got to get back to some Warzone so we can see who's the winner. So I'll see you all soon.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Aaron. I'm excited to watch that show afterwards. Chat, we've got like 25 minutes left in our competition, so let's get back into some gameplay and see who is going to be able to make a jump in that roster, that leaderboard at the end here, man. It's going to be coming down to the wire. And I'm not going to lie, like, this is a weird strategical thing where it's like if you do well enough, but like to improve your score, but you don't do well enough to actually change your place in the standings, it's almost like you've made it more difficult now to get a game. Like it's like you had a game that was an 85-point game, but if it could have genuinely been like an 88-point game, that would have been the difference maker. But because you only got the 85, now you have to go back and get to the 85-point again and then get above that. Like I don't it's a weird thing. Like it's almost like you want to have some games that did poorly early on so you can like have that leap. I don't know.
No, it is hard. You roll the dice every single time you drop into Verdansk, man. It's not like you can't guarantee a performance. This isn't like an arena-based shooter where the rules are the same every time and you know the enemy team's going to play. Like you roll the dice and it just comes down to how well you adapt. And a lot of these players and a lot of these teams, like they're more flexible than a Russian gymnast. But at the end of the day, it's still a dice roll. You got to be praying to that orange Jesus.
Here's TP.
20 minutes on the clock.
Buggy. Nice.
And this is a team that certainly can climb. I think we've obviously seen Symphony and Tommy, but this was our team kind of going into it, which we were like, these are a threat to everybody. And again, it wouldn't surprise me. These guys pull off, you know, a 90+ score coming into the late stages and really leapfrog some of these teams. 99 is going to be tough to beat, though. I will say that.
TP's team's highest or lowest score right now is an 82.
Okay.
They would need only 1 point to improve their spot on the standings, so an 83-point game. Reasonably, if they were able to get a 7 points above that, if they were able to put up an 89-point game, they would jump 2 spots.
And even with, you know, 89, so what's that? They've got to get a 64-kill win. Like, this team is certainly capable of doing that.
Their best score so far today, though, is an 85. So 89 would be their best game. And you guys said it. You got to have your best game right now.
Save the best till last.
I mean, are they on track to? Are they even on track to get that one round? They're still being hunted. They're right out in the middle of the cornfield. Bit of a throwback in a weird way to Blackout. It's crazy cornfields, man. Zombies running through him. Wild times. Remember when the smoke, the fog hit? Like, what the hell was that?
Yeah. You're going to get some of your, and I imagine, get your best games towards the end, because this is where you play a lot more risky. This is where you do start to split up and think, guys, we have to go for it. Like, if we don't, we're staying in fourth position or whatever they are, or they're going to get leapfrogged, you know? And don't get me wrong, it might backfire, but when you're splitting up, you're looking for clues, you're looking for players, sometimes good things will happen, especially if you got the skill of these guys.
Yeah, they're doubling up right now. Teep and Doug are going to be pushing this final player. There's a kill to be had still on top of the fire station, but they're worried there. I think they're concerned. Oh, he got mollied. That stinks. They do eventually get one of the kills, but I think there may still be a player up there. And again, man, you have to split up. You got to cover more of the map as much as you possibly can. Teep's 6 kills early on. There's still 72 players remaining, including the squad in the lobby.
Yep.
I don't know.
It's time. Yeah, it's time to turn this around, but it's still going to be difficult. Beams. That is the TP special right there. And again, don't be afraid to put that tag laser on. It's so sick.
Don't be afraid.
You hear me? I'm not afraid anymore. Here we go, Mac. Finds kills on the other side of the map as well. And you know what my least favorite part of the map outside of, actually, no, definitely not my least favorite, but the top of the swimming pool, not an easy place to get to, not an easy place to kill people from.
Anywhere with only
dick
one
move, man.
entrance.
It's a dick move.
Frustrating as hell. That's what I will say. It's kind of like, you know, this, as we drop down with Symphony, the building at the very backside, you kind of talked about it being tough to get to. There's only one ladder. There's only one way up. And there's only one way up. There's only one way to guard. And that's the frustrating stuff. But a quick look at our current standings and the overall points. Team Symphony is on top. We're watching them right now with 16 minutes left. They're trying to hold out this one, maybe get an even better game. But holy, okay, we've got someone up top, and Symphony's got himself a Fennec.
Yeah, he's got himself the pickup. This is the pickup Fennec. This is it's not a bad gun by any stretch of the imagination. There's been a decent amount of discussion in chat about like, why people are using the Fennec, or the Fennec's better than the MP5. The Fennec is not better than the MP5. The Fennec's rate of fire may be better than the MP5, but the Fennec has a terrible drop off. Like it's lethal in close range, but outside of that, even with decent attachments, like it ain't that good. It's just not as strong as the MP5, man.
We talked about, you know, how I said there was no better position that, you know, these ARs are in the ground, you know, up close, far, whatever you want to call it. The Fennec, like, at about 2 feet away from your opponent, it will beat the MP5. But that's it. That is it. And it's like, it's just
drop off
not worth it.
The drop off in damage and bullet velocity is too staggering. It's too high. Yeah, like again, there's a time and a place where it's the best gun in the game, but that is not enough. It's not enough when you can use something that's still more viable, and that's where the MP5 comes in. I hate to say it, friends. I hate for it to be so boring, but it's just the way it is. It's a 2-gun meta right now, and you're seeing one on your screen.
I will say Symphony's on 20. Sorry and Priest is on 17. This could be a big game here.
This really could be, and they would possibly expand their lead again. But I do want to point out a possible upset alert. Team Metaphor, they have 3 scores reported now. They have a 92, a 91, and a 55. So that 55 easily can be replaced. And if they were to put up another monstrous score, we could see a team jump into our top 3 there.
You probably both did.
That could be wild. Like you said, having a poor game, you're hiding down low, you pick up even an 85, they're going to jump some teams for sure.
Yeah.
Preacher is in a fight with 3 players, full squad here. No C4s to blow up just yet, but...
Keep this pace up, boys.
Bro, he's got an angle to work with. I think he can actually make the jump from roof to roof as well if he should so want it. He's completely alone here, though, dude. This is his fight and his fight alone.
It's Timmy. Found him.
Tim. Adios, muchachos, and that's going to be the team wipe. He's still... Yeah, man, it's another squad here. So Priester could find 2 more kills. Uh-oh.
He's a weapon. He's an absolute weapon.
He's up there? Yeah, I saw him.
Oh, the roof play.
Okay, just pop it. Yeah.
Oh, that's
21.
nice. These are good pickups, man. The kill streaks, that's a great pickup. Yo, he's rocking the Cali sticks as well. He's going to be sprinting around. UAV, you name it. Kill streaks, this is huge. Priester can get out of here. He's got vehicles around him and everything. You name it. This is a good spot.
That's what I said about Priest. You know, he used to... It's the M4 kind of knife combo. He's one of those players that guy is very comfortable with just the one weapon. He's got himself a precision. His teammates are back up. He's got full plates. He's good to go. He's got 21 kills. Last time we saw Symphony, he was on 20. I don't have a clue what Huskers is on.
Oh.
But this is a big, big game. 17 in the lobby still.
Yo. Oh my gosh. Can we fly the standings again? It already happened. Metaphor. 3rd place after reporting a 78-point game.
They can still do better.
And
I have faith.
An 85-point game would have put them into 2nd place.
Yeah.
This is insane.
I will say, Team Symphony, they could be extending that lead again right here. Priester is a freak.
He's a freak, man. He's still going, man. He's still going. I saw somebody in chat say, wow, Frodo's good at COD. Yeah, you bet Frodo's good at COD. What do you think he's been doing since he put the ring into the fires of Mount Doom? What do you think, huh?
Got nothing else to do. Might as well play some video games.
Right on, man. He's still going.
Whack him.
Yep. Clean him up. Clean him up.
It's not a team wipe, though.
He's smiling.
Not a team wipe.
He's having a good time. Having a great time here. Don't forget the round jam Cali sticks. You move faster than you do with a knife. It's faster to down folks as well. Knife sucks in Warzone. It's not useful at all.
45 kills between just the two of them. Huskers I'm unsure of right now.
No, I pulled the guy on the left.
But he's shouting dead, which means only good things for Team Symphony.
Oh, on me? I'm down. I have self-res. I don't
Priester drops.
Oh.
He has self-revive. Completely alone. Sims back at it, shooting folks out of the air.
Pew, pew, pew.
Nice. That's beautiful tracking, man. That is beautiful tracking.
Yeah, top green, top green. Frying him. Tag him.
Shots again. I mean, and this is great awareness right now in this final moments.
Priest is up and he's making kills. He's back up from his self-res. He's called in the troops.
I just wonder how many kills Huskers has now.
I know.
That could be the game changer. That could be the massive difference maker here. I mean, they're already in the lead by a sizable amount, but this game's looking dumb.
This is, yeah. We're talking, I mean, what is it to get a 99 kill, 99 point game? Take that 25 off, it's what, 74? 74 kills between 3 of them. I mean, right now we've got a lot of kills. I mean, Huskers, it could be the missing piece of the puzzle. Symphony, oh my goodness, beams.
Yeah, he's on another level. That's such a good kill to get from a distance as well. UAV up. I mean, the only problem you have now for the squad is they don't have as much coverage as they may want. Like, they're all kind of grouped together. It was 8 people remaining, including them. There are 4 teams.
Oh, my. I went to Husker's stream. He's got 22 kills.
Yo!
God damn! I mean, that's straight away, you're looking at, what, 69 kills right now. There's only 5 more remaining.
That's a 93-point game?
That's a 90-plus game right here. They can extend the lead.
No.
That's disgusting.
Hey, buddy. Welcome to the game.
Oh, you're dropping in for dance. Goodbye.
That guy managed to... I mean, he thought he had it. He thought he made the play. His boys were cheering him on. They were like, you got this, Tyler. Smoke.
Got me like 60.
Any UAVs, boys?
Now just raking the circle. Oh, that guy. Oh, no. Oh, no, Timothy. He's out. Symphony now. It just keeps going. It just keeps going. Guy with a snipe. That was your teammate. Oh, my God. It's a massacre.
He's a 3v2.
Top green guys?
Yeah,
down to Timmy and Jimmy. Where are you? Which bush, which rock, which tree, which building?
One's on by.
Isn't it funny? Like, we think if they're not like a streamer, if they're not a known player, it's Timmy, Jimmy, or Kimmy, or...
They just rest more people. They just rest more people, and more people are flying in. That means more kills.
No.
Oh
more
my God.
kills for Team Symphony.
Just fading.
Absolute one right here on the loadout.
It was down to 2, and it went back up to 6. It's full squad.
Oh my God, freebies.
Fucking go,
That's
dude.
the kills.
Holy
They
shit.
68,
oh,
75 plus 25. I believe that might be a big
God
100.
damn, baby. Let's go.
15, 75 plus 20. Oh, that is 100